Welcome to this channel. This channel is for education and culture based on historical and scientific evidence. So in the past 2 days, I was busy making this YouTube to clarify what is the authentic Wing Chun is about and share with you the technical details. Now, this is all the education we need. Okay, now, so this morning, really early in the morning, many of our Wing Chun friends send me a few videos from somebody from Europe. And then some of our Wing Chun friends, send me messages. So I was bug out, wake up by all these messages and all this YouTube. So one of the Wing Chun Sifu, this is a very well-known Wing Chun Sifu, who fought or compete in MMA type of competition, and his student also compete. So this is what he sent to me. It looked like this person is attacking you again. I did some videos to counter his internal Wing Chun sales talk. Okay, so this is a very well-known, well-respected Wing Chun Sifu in the younger generations. I don't drop name. I don't use people, so I blank it out. Okay, this is 4:30 a.m. in California, so I busy get all this message. This is another friend saying this. He's just trying to erase his connection to you and your research on Yit Kam Wing Chun Queen. That's why he said Snake Crane Wing Chun Secret Note is the oldest writing record. He's trying to take credit for your research. So I have tons of this. So I decide to share this YouTube to all Wing Chunner, all real Wing Chunner. Okay? If you care for Wing Chun, if you have vest a lot on Wing Chun, you need to know that Wing Chun is solid. You want to watch this YouTube, okay? And when you watch this YouTube, you can speed it up to higher speed to cut your time if you like, okay? Now, let me share with you, what is the situations in Wing Chun today? We know it since years ago, it got critics big time by Xi Xiaodong, the MMA player of China, okay? You really, if you're a real Wing Chuner, you can feel hurt that people critique you this way. Now, 50 years ago, Grandmaster Yip Man stood up for Wing Chun, saying that Wing Chun is not Shaolin Wing Chun. Okay? So what is the consequence? You got people wrote their book in Asia, questioning Grandmaster Yip Man and putting down Wing Chun. You got people, again, in past many decades, is actually putting this type of story is actually bullying Liang Zhan. Okay? So Wing Chun is at this situation today. Okay? We don't have time for nonsense. But due to Many people, they are not Wing Chuners. They are only for themselves. So they do whatever they like, okay? They're not caring for Wing Chun. Now, for me, this morning I received so many messages. I'm a Buddhist. When you deal with this thing, it's only a few simple way. The first thing, when people uh, critiques you or say something about you, you ask yourself, am I doing that? If it is not me. Okay? If it is me who is doing wrong, then we change it. That is the Chinese way, the Buddhist way. When people critique you, you look at it. Okay, I really do wrong. Well, I need to change this because I change myself, I correct myself so I can progress further. Or if this is not me, you just look at it and say to yourself, this is not me. And we will try to avoid to do mistake like this and let it go. So it's very simple. You don't hold anything. If it's my wrong doing, I change it, I correct it so that I can be better. If it's not, then let's not do it in the future, this type of mistake. The rest, it doesn't matter because Buddhists believe in karma. It's not my karma uh, to how to say that to falsely saying something about others. It is those people's karma. He has to pay for it. So the Buddha said, if you spit to the sky, the spit will come at your face. Okay, the Buddha said this. So for me, it's simple. It's just like that. Okay, so there's no point to get into personal and so forth, so forth. However, there one thing, public education is important. So that's why I make this YouTube. Because all Wing Chuners and those who cares or those who don't know Wing Chun need to have this type of knowledge so that they don't get cheated at, they don't get misled. Okay? Now, so Wing Chun is at these situations. We need to help each other. Real Wing Chuners. I mean, why do we want to be like this? And we don't have to. And that's why in this YouTube, after this YouTube, you think about it. Okay? Now, the first thing I want to talk about is this. Learn to respect others, other lineage, and mind your own business. Okay, don't mess around with others' lineage or others' grandmaster because it is none your business. So this is about the GM law of snake crane Wing Chun. Okay. So the other day, I sharing this in this YouTube. I'm sharing that if you guys want to learn the snake crane Wing Chun, you want to learn the snake crane Wing Chun, you want to learn from this Sifu Mok Wai Kiong, and this is the grandmaster of or the gatekeeper of the snake crane Wing Chun. This is uh, Grandmaster Lo Chiu Wing. Okay, so this is Sifu Mok Wai Kiong explaining the snake crane secret note. If you want the informations of snake crane, you need to go to Sifu, Mok Wai Kiong, and the Grandmaster Law Wing, because you see that uh, in this YouTube, in this video, Sifu Mok Wai Kiong stand beside him. Okay. For the Chinese, this is very important. Okay, your Sifu stand beside you, and your Sifu let you explain the note, the secret note of the lineage. So GM law, GM law has the say of snake crane Wing Chun, not others. Not this person who make this YouTube, okay? Not this person, okay? Because this person saying that reply to my YouTube, this one, when I say that you need to go, if you want to learn snake crane, you need to go here. And this person say, that's not the man to go to if you want to learn. So who is he? Does he greater than the gatekeeper of snake crane Wing Chun GM law? And this person here say there's a problem regard to Mok Wai Kiong, regard to him. And then he said that he broke the master principal relationship with Sifu law or Grandmaster law in 2013. Same thing too. That person is not GM law. He have no say for the snake crane Wing Chun. Why? This guy say there's a problem with Mok Wai Kiong, or he broke the master-disciple relationship in 2013. Guess what is the date of this? This is called 2020, April 12. This is from a Hong Kong media. This is 2020. We are talking about something 2013. Do you respect your teacher? So if one really endorsed by GM law, make a YouTube to show the world. Otherwise, learn to shut up. You are messing with others' internal affair. What right is this person to put this in public? The world, if the world don't know about this thing, don't know about this, are you going to listen to this guy? What is his position in snake crane? How about this guy? If he is so have this so much say, why don't he make a YouTube like this? Okay, a YouTube. Today is 2024. This is 2020. Make a YouTube. Okay, without that, shut up. You are messing with others' internal affair. Okay, so this is, we need to learn from the real Chinese tradition. You respect your Sifu. You don't go out there and then you just talk bullshit or nonsense while your Sifu still alive. While you don't even have anything showing that it is endorsed to you. And then if you are somebody who had nothing to do with the lineage, what position are you into saying nonsense? So do you guys know or Grandmaster Law know better than you? Okay, so that's the first point. With all this YouTube I sent to me yesterday, I want to set it up. Chinese don't do that. The real Chinese don't do that. Okay? One must respect one's teacher. You don't go out there and act like you know it all, or you have the say, or you're the big boss. Okay? So mind your own business. Don't mind your own business. You need to learn how to respect others. Okay? Now, the second thing, Wing Chun and Tai Chi is not book reading and guessing. Research is not book reading and imagine. Are you the descendant of anti-Qing Hong Mun, or are you the descendant of pro-Qing acting as anti-Qing? Stop the cosplay. So here, in the same video channel, YouTube channel, it said, I am research. This guy said, I'm research. In my research, I have mentioned several books. One is Hong Mun History. Okay? Wing Chun and Tai Chi is not book reading and guessing. Research is not book reading and imagine. As in this podcast, I have already shared with you all what is the history of Wing Chun based on Chinese history evidence. And in this YouTube, I have shared with everybody the truth of Wing Chun 1850, Xiu Lim Tao. Okay, now, as in here, this is more here. I just cut it short. I am, this is me. I am the descendant of the anti-Qing Hong Mun. I am not an anti-Qing, but my ancestor Yit Kam and Chou Sun, they are anti-Qing. They participate in the uprising. Okay? That's why we have the salutations. We have the salutations. Okay? The salutations. And all this salutation has to fit into the opera. And if you come to San Francisco, okay, or California, you can verify all those salutations, and its poem come with it, is accord with the anti-Qing, the real anti-Qing in later overthrown the Qing dynasty, who support Sun Yat-sen overthrown the Qing dynasty. This is all record in San Francisco and in Sacramento, because we have the Chinese Freemason here, okay? The same with the Hong Seng Choi Fat, they have the poem, which is showing that they are anti-Qing. And so all the salutations and poem can verify with the Chinese Freemasons document, and Choi Fat also can be verified here. So you have 3-point data here. You have the Hong Seng Choi Fat, you have the Chinese Freemason, and you have the Wing Chun 1850. Now, this is me. It's my inheritance. Okay, so this is my student. It is not book reading. Are you or are you not? Like, are you American or are you not American? Okay. So that is what it is. You don't guess. Now, guess what? Snake crane secret note. As I pointed out in this, again, watch this, please. Snake crane secret notes. The rider here and the snake crane secret note. This secret note is from pro-Qing. It's not anti-Qing. Now watch that YouTube I share with you. The rider here, Lord Taiwan. Wen Yong himself saying that he is a Qing dynasty official. And here in Fatsan, this is from Fatsan's, people is telling the story of Lord Taiwan, how he order his his police to protect the opera player at that time. Now, this opera player, as what I share with you here, is the pro-Qing opera player. It is opera actors approaching opera, pro-Qing Red Boat opera. It got nothing to do with the anti-Qing Wing Chun people or Wing Chun ancestor who is the Hong Mun, like the Chinese Freemason America. Okay, and Chai Lei Fat is a part of that too. This is in history. So one need to be really clear. Stop the cosplay. It's like you're talking about my family, my grandfather. What do you know about my grandfather? You're not even belong to my family. You are belong to the other family, which is against my family. We are anti-Qing, not pro-Qing. Okay? So this is all the data there. So doesn't matter it is in China, Fatsan, it is in United States of America, or anywhere in the world. Anti-Qing have the data, the evidence. Okay? And if you read the secret note, this is from the secret note. He said, love your country. That's love Qing. Okay? Just watch this YouTube. Watch this podcast if you want the full story. Okay? Now, so that's the second thing I want to say. The third thing is stop to create problem between Wing Chun and Chai Lei Fat. Stand up and face the challenge and show what you have. This is a serious problem. So in the same thing here, experience Wing Chun, this channel, this person is saying that Wing Chun is to honor King Fa Hui Kun after the burning. Huh? Wing Chun Kin is to fighting is the fighting art to deal with the trader. Now, this is where my ancestor is. Yes, Hendrik Santos' ancestor. I'm the 5th generation in the direct bloodline. This is anti-Qing. This is in King Fa or Fine Jade. Wing Chun is called female art because it is belong to the actor who play female role. And the salutation is female. Okay, this is the female salutation too. This is the female salutation gesture. Okay, you can take a snapshot here. So stop talking about King Fa Wei Kun or Fine Jade. The Qing burned it down. Actually, didn't burn it out. It just banned the entire the anti-Qing opera and kill a lot of people. The Qing, okay. Remember, we are anti-Qing. My ancestor is anti-Qing. So stop talking about Wing Chun is to honor King Fa Hui Kun. Wing Chun exists in King Fa Hui Kun in the fine jet. Okay. And then here it said that Wing Chun Kin is the fighting art to deal with traitors. And who is the traitor? The traitor were equipped with Choi Lei Fat Kung Fu. Okay. The power generation of Choi Lei Fat Kung Fu require more space. That's why the rebel need to be developed close combat system to deal with them. Xu Lin Tao is purely for close contact fighting, Cham Q to deal with the breach. You can also see Xu Lin Tao, Cham Q, Biuji, and also deal with Choi Lei Fat. Are you serious? Are you serious? This is anti-Qing Hong Seng Choi Lei Fat. You are belong to the pro-Qing. How the world is you have this conclusion on, Wing Chun is to honor King Hua Hui Kun, and then Wing Chun Kin is to deal with the traitor, and the traitor is Hong Seng Choi Lei Fat. Okay? How twisted this mentality? And when you say that, you also can see Xu Lin Tao, Cham Q, and Biu Ji also deal with Choi Lei Fat. And that is the to deal with the traitor, to against the traitor. Now, this is from Deng Guang, Mr. Deng Guangming. This is a historian in Fatsan, and he worked for government too, in the like the culture. I met him in Fatsan. This is about Chai Lei Fat. Okay, Chai Lei Fat was formed in 1850s. Okay, now that is the reality of Chai Lei Fat. So stop to make up all this traitor, not traitor thing. You are actually the traitor because you are the pro-Qing. Do you remember that? Your ancestor is from Qing. Remember that? People in Fatsan still remember that, okay? And now, talking about this, Wing Chun is dealing with Chai Lei Fat. Do you know that right now, it is still an open case in Chai Lei Fat to waiting for Wen Yong, his presentations on what he say here. People want him to take responsibility on this. So this is September 27, 2014. I translate this for you. On Facebook, my Sifu Chan Ganfai publicly asked Wen Yong about the issue of splitting T-set of Snake Crane Wing Chun 108 style to counter Chai Lei Fat long bridge wide stance claim. So this is what he claimed, okay? However, Wen Yong never formally answer for formally answer. For example, when Yong cite authoritative scholar or books, you can directly tell the teacher the name of the scholar or book to clear up the teacher's doubt. Okay, so Wen Yong is just talk about this book, that book. Okay. Now, the Chai Lei Fat people is not accepting that. Okay, so to cut it short, it say that you can read this. Okay, if Wing Yong think that there cannot be a proper explanations of what his claim of Xu Lin Tao, Cham Q, and Liu Ji is for using to deal with and the counter Chai Lei Fat because Chai Lei Fat power generations require more space, and so this they his Wing Chun speculation is that so they develop a close combat system to deal with the trilaphate system. Now, so if Wing Yong thinks that there cannot be a proper explanation, he can prove through practical action, that snake crane Wing Chun is a powerful force that can counter trilaphate. Okay, the translation, this I use Google might be not good. Okay, you can translate this, okay? So the trilaphate practitioner is asking, okay? Then why don't you use practical action to show us, okay? To prove us. Wen Yong takes the lead to culture exchange. This is Hong Kong, a place in Hong Kong University. So this Albert, so the trilaphate friends is suggesting Wen Yong set up this exchange in Hong Kong University. Okay, he used his skill to demonstrate to this person how to counter trilaphate, so that trilaphate family and this person who wrote this can be convinced. So people, this is asking him to prove, okay, whatever you make the claim. So he said, I believe that with Wing Yong's courage, he will set up this cultural exchange in this place, in the Hong Kong, this place, and definitely will be happen in a few days, okay? So Wing Yong can take the lead, set it up, okay? Or uh, Wing Yong can invite his fellow disciple of snake crane Wing Chun trilaphate disciple, fellow martial art practitioner, and friends to bear witness and record the process on the spot and upload it to the internet for sharing on how this is the claim of Wing Yong is true, that they can deal with or counter trilaphate. Okay? If Wing Yong think that there cannot be a proper, okay, so this one. If Wing Yong is unable to make arrangement with the reverend persons of the Hong Kong, this place, he believed that this person who wrote the letter believed that his sifu can write a letter to the presidents of this Hong Kong University asking for help to set this thing up. If it fails, Wing Yong can organize an exchange by himself and invite people from martial community to bear witness. I believe that in order to prove what he say is true, Wing Yong must accept these suggestions. This is from Hong Sing Trilaphate. He's a Cham Kwan Fai's direct disciple. His name is Long Kin Ping. This is September 27, 2014. This never happened. People still waiting. Outstanding up to today, okay? You put this in the international air, you need to take responsibility. This channel and this person has to take the responsibility on what they are propaganda, what they are broadcasting. Okay, so let's look at who is this Hong Sing Trilaphate Cham Kan Fai. This is his student. Well, this is Grandmaster Cham Kan Fai. He's well known because his grand student always in the fight, involved in the fight. And he is like here, actually, okay, Trilaphate Cham Kan Fai series is actual combat in arena, okay? And it's all in the combat. My disciple and student are often trained in actual combat in the ring, okay? The source of the picture is from disciple Juan Garcia. It is a record created in 1994. I personally led my disciple to Hong Kong and Macau for ring competition, and the process returned with a great victory. So Chang Ganfai, Grandmaster Chang Ganfai is asking, or his student is asking Wen Yong to prove that his Wing Chun is better than, or can beat, it's not better, it can beat Chai Lei Fat. Because Chai Lei Fat have this long, because Chai Lei Fat have this use require more space. Chai Lei Fat Kung Fu require more space. The power generation of Chai Lei Fat Kung Fu require more space. And he have this close combat system to deal with Chai Lei Fat. Okay? So this is an outstanding thing. Okay? Now, you want to provoke this? You put the YouTube like this. What are you trying to do? Stirring out the entire problem with Chai Lei Fat and Wing Chun? So this is it is still an open case. Okay. Now in this channel, okay, whoever it is there, whatever, they have to responsible on this case because they put it in YouTube. So the entire world now, those who don't know will say, wow, you know, yeah, Wing Chun 少年頭尋橋標誌 is for dealing with Chai Lei Fat. Okay. Now, I personally met Grandmaster Chang Ganfai. Oh, one thing. This is Grandmaster Chang Ganfai. He's also the chief instructor of military. Okay. So this is who Chang Ganfai, Grandmaster Chang Ganfai is. He's a Chai Lei Fat practitioner. Okay. Now I have a chance to meet Grandmaster Chang Ganfai. Well, if you watch my YouTube, this YouTube, because somebody who is really, I don't even know how to say that term, doing the same claim to Chai Lei Fat. And that lead my ancestor in the Cho family getting the heat, the pressure from Chai Lei Fat. Due to this guy, okay, just like a bad mouthing this guy, this grandmaster, that grandmaster. So, you know, please watch this. When really something is there, this guy playing hide and seek and go somewhere else, okay? And you leave the Cho family alone. So I went to China. I met Grandmaster Chang Ganfai. Okay, and it turns out that because the Cho family, the Cho Sun, who is the student of Yit Kam, is also the Chai Lei Fat practitioner. His generations, but in Kung Fu, his generations is higher than my generations in Chai Lei Fat. So for me, I have to call him Si Heng because he, you know, like ancestor generations, we are from the Chai Lei Fat generation, his Chai Lei Fat generation, he is higher than me. So I have to call him Si Heng. So we have a very good sharing there. Okay. And of course, I'm not professional like him. Okay. I'm an engineer. I research all those things. And he invited me to meet with his friends all here in this Fatsan meeting with the leader of other Fatsan's Chinese martial arts grandmaster. Now, over here, he said that, oh, Hong Sing Charlie Fat require more space, like a big hot stands and white hot stands. So his Wing Chun is a close combat system to deal with the Charlie Fat. I'm there. Do you know that Charlie Fat have a close distance handling, this close body handling? So with Grandmaster Cham Gan Fai, I share with him on the sticking body short strike as what I share with everybody, like in the yesterday's YouTube and so forth. He know what it is now in the 1850s Wing Chun. And he shared with me how is this is going to fight in the close distance. For example, if you look at the Chai Fat, okay, so this is just a Chai Fat demo. You see how close the body go in? Do you know what is going on here on the momentum handling? Before making claim this thing, making this type of speculations, Xiu Lim Tao is purely close contact. Cham Q is deal with breach. And then Xiu Lim Tao, Cham Q, and Biu Ji also deal with Choi Fat. And you lead to this kinds of thing. Okay. Splitting the three set. Wing Chun, three sets, counter Choi Fat, long breach, and wide stance. People need to know. People need to know what they are dealing with, who they are dealing with before they open their mouth. Okay. And why can people be a reasonable, a solid martial artist? You talk about warrior, right? Warrior, you give your words, whatever you talk, you prove it with it, you stand up for it. Okay. So I'm not warrior. I'm not warrior. I am just a researcher and an engineer. But when my family is on the stake because of somebody screw up, I go alone to Fatsan, alone to Fatsan to face it. Okay? Not that I'm the best fighter or whatever, or not that I can beat everybody. No. You talk with reason, you show things. Over here, this invitation is asking this person to just show what it is. But up to now, 10 years later, still an open issue. So are you going to drag the entire Wing Chun down? So this is an issue that you put this kind of stuff up and unfinished work, an unfinished issue here, open issue there, then those who is in the YouTube and those who put in the YouTube, well, you take responsibility. Okay? So this is the second thing I want to talk about. If you don't know, you better not talk about it. If you talk about it, you better have the guts to stand up to face whatever it is. Otherwise, you are not martial artist. You are not Chinese Kung Fu practitioner. Okay? And you need to know who you're dealing with. And you need to know what do you have. Now, this is the second thing. If you have no idea what is a Chai Fat, stop to go down there and talk nonsense, okay? Now, so you are creating, if our Wing Chun friends, our Wing Chun brother and sister in the worldwide don't know about this, and watch the YouTube and naively believe on it, say, well, my Wing Chun 3 set is against Charlie Fat. You know what you walk into? You know what you walk into? So the channel and the YouTube and this person is actually creating problem for Wing Chuners. So you have to be careful. Now, the third point I want to make is this. There is no such thing as Wing Chun 1700. Learn to not play expert in things one doesn't know. I just share with you. If you don't know what it is, don't talk about it. Okay? Why is that there's no such thing as Wing Chun 1700? Well, Wing Chun has a timestamp. Okay? Now, this is what? Connect to Wing Chun 1700. Okay? All this YouTube say. Okay? For him, Wing Chun is so and so. Okay? You know why Wing Chun do not have the there's no such thing as 1700 Wing Chun. Wing Chun is 1850s. Let me share with you what happened. The first thing about the uprising, the uprising have this Wing Chun poem because they are anti-Qing. Okay, because they are anti-Qing. The salutations, it have the poem, like the secret code. If you belong to that society, like the Chinese Freemasons at that time, you have a secret code. And you can actually today verify this secret code with like the Chinese Freemasons, the document which is passed down from China, and also Hong Sing Chai Lei Fat. Guess what? Hong Sing Chai Lei Fat, in the reality, was created in the 1851. Okay? So there's a timestamp there. If you use those type of poem, the Hong Seng, Chai Lei Fat, and the Wing Chun using those type of poem in their writing and in their salutations, and it's fit to this, they belong to the same time. So Wing Chun was not created long time ago in 1700 or whatever. No, it is not. It is in the 1850s, prior to the uprising. And you know that if you know that the Wing Chun Xiu Lin Tao writing, inside that writing, you have this poem, and this poem, this anti-Qing poem, and this anti-Qing poem, which is actually consistent with the Charlie Fat poem. Charlie Fat have their times poem too. They belong to the same era. And also, the name Wing Chun is not like here. It say that, Wing Chun is to honor King Hua Hui Kun. Sorry, Wing Chun is the female's art. Okay, female's art of the anti-Qing. And the name Wing Chun simply mean wing is praise, singing. Chun is opera. So Wing Chun is just meaning, Wing Chun Kun is just mean the martial art of those who sing opera. But again, Chinese language. You can go to Shanghai, Dian Chun Tang. Dian Chun Tang is pointing at Spring Hall. Chun, pointing at Spring Hall is meaning selecting the opera or selecting the actor to who play the opera hall. Okay, so this is belong to at that time in the around the 1850s. This is the time span. And guess what? This Dian Chun Tang in Shanghai, you can go, this place, you can go, this place, the Dian Chun Tang, the pointing at Spring Hall or the selecting opera or actor hall within this Yuyuan in Shanghai, still there today. In front of it have a theater, a stage for playing the opera. That's why the hall is called the selecting play drama or actor hall because uh, in front of it, it is a stage for the play of the opera. And this Dian Chun Tang, this select play hall actually is the headquarter of the Shanghai Little Knife Association, who joined, who actually joined with my ancestors, with Hong Seng Choi Lei Fat for the uprising, because they all belongs to that to the uprising. It's history, okay? So we know what it is, and there's no guessing of oh yeah, like this. Wing Chun is the fighting art to deal with the traitor. Wing Chun is to honor King Hua Hui Kun. What the heck are you talking about? You are pro-Qing. You don't even know what the heck happened with the Qing, anti-Qing, the real anti-Qing, and the real what happened in the real life. Just all this kind of speculation and throw it out to the West, throwing out different place. Okay? You are messing up Chinese history. You are messing up people like in America. Okay? If those who don't know and believe on you, you just screw them. Okay? And so there's no such thing as a 17 or according to me, my Wing Chun. Forget about it. Okay? Now, let's look into this next key point I want to tell you. The truth of Snake Crane's secret note. Here says, stop to twisting reality to take credit on what you don't do. Stop to stealing and making false claim. So this person here saying things and his intention of borrowing that info from Snake Crane. He's saying that I'm borrowing somebody's stuff, okay? Oh, and then he said that this Snake Crane Wing Chun writing mention of the snake body clean limbs theory, okay? Just go watch this YouTube. And then I point out that here, when Yuen Yung say, snake crane, Wing Chun basic concept is snake reel and cane withstand. Snake reel is to stick or trap the opponent's bridge hand and make their attack or defense activity big block. Crane withstand is to resist opponent's violent attack by the momentum built up on hand bridge or foot. Snake crane Wing Chun demonstrate both snake and crane motion in the hand form so that the free hand, so forth, so forth, so forth. And then this person is saying that I am copying this thing, I'm taking this thing because I say borrowed things. Now, just yesterday, I shared with you guys all this. I shared with you guys that snake body is this. Crane hand is this, really specific. Okay, so the snake body is this, and then you need the momentum to activate the entire system. Okay, just watch this, okay, in all details. Now, the snake body, crane, limbs. Does it get any, which I present, does it get anything to do with bridge hands? Your bridge hands, okay? And all the bridge hand and foot. Have you got anything to do with the hand, bridge hand, blah, blah, blah? You know why I say borrow and things? It's because we need to respect people. Even though if he doesn't know, when he shares something, we say, okay, borrow, thanks. You know, I know how you think now. I know what you have now. Should I go say that you are bullshit? You don't even know this, you don't know that? Of course not, right? Why is you going to do that to people? You're going to be polite, right? That's what it is. And you look at all this thing. What is share? It's only hand. Is that got anything to do with this? Short strike here. This is the snake body. Okay. 峨眉12庄 snake slide and chi cultivation develop, refine the body, mind, energy of forearm handling. Forearm handling. This is the crane techniques. And this is the momentum. Got anything to do with that? No. And then he said that, oh yeah, you know, this thing, there's a snake body here. Train snake body application related to the limbs, body, mind, chi, flow, and jing power. And then thus, you know, and this person's uh, uh, logic is 6 core elements are also from snake crane secret. So let's look into this. So the thing here, you know, this guy, this person, mark it up, okay, mark it up all this in red and all this thing. Let's have a look of what is that. Just look at this first three. So you go, oh no, okay, 1, 2, 3. That's enough for you to see what the heck is that. Now, the first is actually why crane play in water. The snake return to its cave. The second is flying snake 9 turn to present the penetrations of palm. The third is snake crane content the blocking strand mail. Does it got anything to do with 6 core element? Does it got anything to do with the snake body and crane move? I share with you specific here. Look at the 1850s Shilin writing. The first part of writing, this is the translations. This is the part one of the Shilin writing. Focus the intention union, the awareness was standing equal shoulder stand. Two hands, front rising divide into yin and yang. Trip out the leg, positive and negative effect. Bend power and right heel tightly store the reverse directions. Union in the Dantian, do Meridian Sing. The arm wipe up the horizontal Zing. Pay attention to the finger crawl and the side under the slip. Spiral twisting naturally follow the breathing and direction. Back of the palm, face outward, all this thing. Now, let me ask you a question. What is this? What is this? Is that true that that is, as this person say, Snake body related to body, mind, chi, flow, and jing power. Is that true? No, this is only talk about, you can read it. It's all hand techniques, yeah, bridge and all this thing. And this is just in Chinese. Get anybody in university to translate for you. Does it mean anything about the six core element, the dealing with the energy, the jing, the dantian, and everything? There's nothing there. Okay? So who are you kidding? So in the May 13, 2013, yesterday I shared with you all this thing. And I coined the uniqueness of Wing Chun, snake body, crane limbs, and then the six core element, the uniqueness of Wing Chun Kin, snake body, crane limb, the content of Wing Chun Kin, body, mind, breathing, chi, force flow, and momentum, the six core element. It is here. It is within here. Okay. Yet, all those things, what is that? That's just the descriptions of the emotions, and but who know what is this? Is that about the snake body related to the body, mind, chi, flow, and jing? The crane applications is the limb. Come on, it's very specific when I say snake body, crane, limbs, and the Shaolin short strike momentum. Watch this thing. Very detailed, very specific. Not others, maybe so. Okay. So as in this book, I mentioned to you guys yesterday, where Wen Yong is a co-author, I wrote down there. I mentioned the six core element. Okay. This is from Yit Kam, 1850s. Okay. This is from 1850s, not 1890s. And all those six core element. Okay. The body, mind, breathing, energy flow, force flow, momentum. And also here, talk about the seven bowls. And how is the snake come from? Is from the Mei Shi Zhuang. Is back to this thing. It's back to this. And also I want to tell you, this is August 24, 2015, 9 years ago. This is to Mok Wai Kiong, Sifu Mok Wai Kiong. At that time, I don't know him that much yet. Sifu Mok Wai Kiong. Okay, so at that time, I don't know him that much yet. This is me publicly posting to discuss this matter. This is what I say. The following is Wen Yong is using what I taught him from the 1850s Yit Kam's Wing Chun to decode the snake crane Wing Chun. Snake crane Wing Chun lineage have no breathing training or the energy flow type of training kung fu. If you don't believe, just hook up that secret note, the snake crane secret note, and let's compare like this thing. I just compare for you. This is a snake crane secret note on their Xiulim Tao writing. This is the Xiulim Tao writing of 1850. All details, everything is to the specific. So I put this in public. Okay? If you don't believe, and also please ask Grandmaster Law of Snake Crane Wing Chun to verify. See, is it true that Wing Yong is using my stuff, which is not exist in in Snake Crane secret notes? None exist here. And this person right now is twisting the Chinese culture, okay, Chinese history, as this person said this to me this morning. As this person said this morning, is just trying to erase his connection to you and your research on Yit Kam Wing Chun Kin. That's why he said that the Snake Kin Secret Notes, the oldest writing, he's trying to take credit of your research. See, I don't mind to share with people, but I always met those who took my stuff and turn it around and saying that, oh, this is theirs, or no, it's me copy theirs. So this is all document, okay? So next time, I hope this person learn. Next time, when he want to use the Chinese thing for evidence, please go get some expert to figure out what it is before posting out there, okay? You can cheat those who don't know Chinese, but you cannot cheat those like me or others in China, okay? Now, let's get into even close. You want to get the bottom? Let's get the bottom of the line. This YouTube is when Yong performed his Xiulim Tao, which is written here. Okay? Which is this is the for the Xiulim Tao. So that's what Wing Yong do. Everybody can go watch it. Let's look at the clip. So you look at it, the way how he do things, how he practice. Does he have the 6 core element or the joint handling like I do? Or does the entire body rotating, every joint by joint? Does he have the handling of the stability and mobility continuum like yesterday I talked about? Or he is locking his lower part of the body and just moving his hand? You can see it's not what I mean by snake body, as what I have explained to you here in this YouTube. Or here, I just share with you. The entire body, all the joints, the 7 bowls, the 6 core element with the breathing. Are you sure that this type of stuff, are you sure that this type of stuff This type of stuff can sing qi to dantian, like raising your hand like that. Can you can you can you breathe down there? Of course it cannot. It doesn't even have the entire this thing. Okay. Now the reason why I share this with you guys is so that I don't want you to listen to me. I want you guys, all Wing Chuners, know about the science behind it, so you guys be able to stand up for yourself. Not to keeping saying this grandmaster said, that grandmaster, the supreme Hendrik Santo grandmaster said. Bullshit. The world is keeping changing, evolving, growing. Wing Chun need to grow. I give you all those tools. Okay? The stability and mobility continuum. I give you these tools. Okay? Where the entire thing right now, can now be decoded or mapped into sport science, into this, and then verified with all the tracking. It's because I hope everybody in Wing Chun, disregard of lineage, every proper Wing Chuner be able to develop the skill. Okay? So, what to argue about this six core element? Like this is using, okay, this book is having six core element. What to argue? I just share with you. There's no such thing in the in in the snake crane Wing Chun have the six core element. Okay, six core element. He make the claim here, but there's no such thing there. And even 9 years ago, I tell the entire world directly in the face of everybody. I say, well, Wing Yun is copying my stuff. You guys don't have this breathing and the energy handling. I just select them. If you don't believe me, check your secret note and go to Grandmaster Law and verify. So there's a reality. So like this, six core element. Well, remember this? I shared the other day. Somebody write to this person, since you have break from Hendrik Santo, I want to clarify that the following from the here on, you must not practice, teach, or show. The six core element, 13 state, and 3 variation to your student. And this is in this YouTube. Why is this book still using my stuff? As in this YouTube, I let this person go. But right now, since he put this thing out there, screwing up Wing Chun, screwing up Chinese culture, now I put a questions to him. Why is the six core element from me is still in your book? Okay. Show evidence. You don't have evidence because this is my work with all this evidence. Now look into more, furthermore. This is Wen Yong. This is the screen, his YouTube. Look at how his applications of his Wing Chun. Even though over here he say craned application limbs, closed body, right? Close combat system to deal with trilateral. Look at how Wing Yong. What is the distance of this? How about this distance? How about distance? Look at it. Check mine when I do with Navin. How close is that? Is that feeding this? Is that what this is? This close? Snake body? Where is your snake body? Where is your snake body? Like this. Where is your snake body? Well, again, the snake body and the short strike momentum. As I share here, the Shaolin short strike, the two arms, the leg arm, the body arm, four arms. Okay? Look at this. The leg arm, the body lean, the arm. That is what I share in Fatsan. With Grandmaster Chan Ganfai. Okay? So this is 7 years ago. This is last year or so. And this is yesterday. See, if I walk my talk, my body is conditioned to do that. Okay? How is his body? Is that a closed body? You have the snake body? Now, like this person is saying that, oh, example, right? And I am in this close. I'll take over his whole frame. I mean, come on, this is the snake body where you actually shoot in. Okay? Not this kind of thing. Over these watches, I explain you don't do this kind of stuff. Okay? So you say, well, Hendrik, why are you saying this? And who are you going to kid other people and so forth, so forth? Well, sorry, I don't say this thing just because of this. This is general Qi Ji Guang. What I share there in the example is general Qi Ji Guang with the writing there. This is what I share in here. I am a really bad guy or I'm really a junior guy. I never go, my opinion, I'm grandmaster according to me. No, I share with you what General Qi Ji Guang present. This is how you write. This is what you do. And this is what he say. As I present yesterday, one must attack without resisting nor parrying. As soon as one engage in resisting or parrying, one will tangle with many in an effective move. That is exactly this. Take over the whole frame. Sorry, Wing Chun is not like that. Okay? If you want to argue, go argue with General Qi Ji Guang. Okay? The Chinese national hero, the guy who beat the Japanese pirates, win the war with the Japanese samurai. Also, here he said that from head to feet, every joint is changing and spinning when carry out attack and defend. There's this. That is this. Isn't my body spinning? And then, as I explained yesterday, dodge to dissipate the force. Now over here, I translate for you. Dodge to dissipate the force, which could move a mountain. Soar safe and shoot into the opponent at the same instant, taking advantage of the opponent's opening. Concessions without conceding is exceptional. Always face the opponent when one dodge or turn. Isn't I share with you what exactly is here in here? Consists without concession, this thing. Concession without conceding. And isn't I share with you in the same YouTube? How could the opponent defend against both the lower part of body being attacked by leg management and upper part of body being attacked with hand technique simultaneously? Isn't I share it here? Isn't I share it here? You attack with the leg, body, and your hand. That's what it is, this. How could the opponent defend against both the lower part of body being attacked by legs management and upper part of body being attacked by hands simultaneously? And I keeping saying that you need the mobility stability continuum, or else you cannot do this, or else you cannot do this, or else you cannot do this. From head to feet, every joint is changing and spinning when carry out attack and defense. Okay? I don't create anything. I just present to our friend in the world where you don't know Chinese, when you don't know what is the reality of the Chinese Kung Fu without adding anything. Now you see why is this mobility stability continuum is important. Okay, so this is in my book. Yeah, in my book, this Restricting Wing Chun. All this thing. Now, does this person attack the leg? Does this person, the body get in? Does this person go in for strike? Or he is actually saying as here, I took over his whole frame. Is it Wing Chun? Is it Wing Chun? Based on General Chi Chi Kwan? Of course it's not. Does Wing Yong do Wing Chun? As what I tell you, show you on the writing of the ancient? Of course it's not. Does Wen Yong have this mobility and stability continuum in his sets here? You can see the lower part of the body. The lower part here is completely fixed, at rest. Only this thing is moving. How about the spine? No. Modern science, now we can actually verify this thing. That's why we need to go scientific. That's why we need to go to this. That's why we need to go to this. Otherwise, we don't have future as Wing Chuners. Okay? Because our competitor, the critics, because we need to face this type of critic from modern MMA, okay? So finally, I want to share with you one thing. This is saying, like it is pretty clear that Wang Chun, Shaolin Wang Chun, W-E-N-G, W-E-N-G, Wang Chun is older than Wing Chun. Everybody can have their opinion. But please, for all, whoever it is, when you want to talk this kind of thing, with respect, Wing Chun is not Shaolin Wang Chun. So stop pushing your grandmaster story. Please, before make claim, show the anti-Qing Hong Mun salutation. You want to talk Wing Chun, the woman's art, the female art? Please show the salutation and the anti-Qing identity. Okay? Please show the Shaolin short strike momentum. All this is a Shaolin short strike momentum. Okay? Please show the mobility stability continuum. The mobility stability continuum. Okay? This is a really classical Shaolin Wang Chun form from Grandmaster Tang Yet, one of the top Grandmaster. You look at his hand here. One side is put stationary, another side is moving. The first thing is, in terms of mobility, stability, continuum, it is not Wing Chun. Wing Chun never do that. Why? Because Wing Chun need to use the full mobility, stability continuum. Left and right echo each other. No part is putting out there in stationary. You need to have this entire thing at one piece. This is not. Okay, so everybody can analyze it with the scientific. For sure, this is not short strike because you don't have that mobility, stability continuum. You cannot develop the snake body. You need to have the continuum, left and right continuum to develop the snake body. The turn to satisfy the Shaolin short strike martial art classic said, from head to feet, every joint is changing and spinning when carrier attack and defend. Once you hold one side like that, you don't have the left-right echoing. So as I said, with respect, Wing Chun is never Wang Chun. Stop to keep talking this way. If you don't like what I say, it's simple stuff. All technical stuff. I have all those technical documents here. in this YouTube. Get your history, scientific evidence, debunk me. It's nothing personal. Remember, I said, if I'm wrong, you tell me, I know I'm wrong, I can correct, I can improve. That's how it has to be open. Okay? So this is to share with everybody. I have nothing personal here because as well as I'm a Buddhist. If I'm wrong, I correct it because I'm wrong. If it's nothing to do with me, we avoid that later on in the future. It's like it serves like a signal so that we can say, oh yeah, I know this is wrong. We don't want to do that in the future. As for who say what, purposely twisting thing, that's their karma. None to do, none to do with me. Okay. For Wing Chuners, now you see the entire big picture. Wing Chun Kin is really deep, stood up. And as what I keep saying, stop to attack Grandmaster Yip Man, who 50 years ago stood up for Wing Chun to say this. Okay? If you don't know Hong Sing Chai Lei Fat, stop to talk about Hong Sing Chai Lei Fat. If you don't know Wing Chun, if you don't know Wing Chun, you don't know the snake body and crane limbs, what are they? Stop to pretend that you expert in it. As I just shared with you, I go to Fat San. Why do I get invited here? Well, because I need to show Grandmaster Chan Gan Fai. What is the technical content? Grandmaster Chan Gan Fai is a nice person. He reasoned with you. Okay? Disregard that he is he fought, his student fought all this champion and all this thing, and he is the military coach. You know, come on, all those who have a real deal is a reasonable person. People understand, you know, nobody is God. And you need to talk reasonable. You need to show the technical that you really know what you're talking about. Instead of just spreading all this thing. So we Wing Chun has to have good educations. We have a future. Our ancestors' knowledge, wisdom can stand today's scientific verifications and tests. I just shared with you. Don't look down on ourselves. We should stand up to create a new era for Wing Chun. Everybody, I mean. Okay? It doesn't matter you are Chinese, not Chinese, or whatever. Like people say, well, Hendrik Santo, you sound like Mexican. I said, so what? I'm Mexican. It's like Bruce Lee. It's beyond nationality. We are human. Okay? So this is what I like to share with you. I just hope that those who don't know what they are talking about now learn not to talk that way. Okay? I just hope that people can change. And one must learn